Mel is in North Queensland to report on Cyclone Ita, which has slowed today as it approaches the coast. We'll be live to her in just a moment.
The time frame for Ita to hit land has blown out by about 8 hours during the day, and although she is slowing, Ita hasn't lost any of her punch.
We'll have comprehensive coverage for you this afternoon with our reporters in the cyclone zone. Plus, David Brown is tracking Ita's path, and we'll get the latest advice from Queensland's emergency authorities.
But we will start with Melissa Doyle in Port Douglas, just north of Cairns. Mel, what are conditions like there now?
Yeah, you can probably get a bit of an idea, guys, just in the last minute. Sorry, I've had to pull the hood up. The rain is just pelting in. It's quite an unusual situation. You can have the sun out for a moment and then all of a sudden the rain comes through, the wind picks up, the gusts pick up, and then within the space of 5 minutes it sort of eases off and has this eerie calm. But definitely Ita is on her way and we can certainly feel it. So you can probably see a little bit of surf behind me and the trees, so it's definitely coming in on the beaches. The latest report is that she will cross tonight at around midnight. That's been bumped out a few times, so she's slowing down, but she will come through about midnight. Now, I'm here in Port Douglas, which is about halfway between Cooktown, where the cyclone will come to land, and down in Cairns, which most people will know, pretty major tourist destination, as is Port Douglas. Now, we've seen locals here prepared. They've been taping up windows. They've been bringing everything indoors. Those that want to leave have. I'm staying in a hotel, and I was just chatting to the manager. 2 busloads of tourists left this morning at 10:30. 100 of their guests decided to check out and go down to Cairns, where they felt a little more comfortable. Clearly, when they're from interstate and haven't been through a cyclone like the locals here, they get a little bit nervous, so they've made their changes. Now, there's been a rush on supermarkets, as you can imagine, on supplies, on things like food, on fresh water, so the destructive winds are certainly on their way. 3,000 sandbags have been made available to residents here. 70 elderly residents were actually evacuated from their nursing homes, so a disaster coordination centre has been set up. Also, an evacuation centre was open from 2 o'clock if anybody chose to go there. But look, locals up here are pretty stoic. Have a listen.
We've sort of boarded our unit up already and brought all the furniture inside. And yeah, got a whole heap of supplies, so hopefully we should be pretty right.
We've got the water, we've got the food, we've got the wine, and yeah, we're just waiting. We don't really know what's going to happen.
I've been through a couple category 2s and 3s, but when it comes to a 5, it is a bit scary.
Yeah, now guys, it is the storm surge that is the main worry for areas such as Port Douglas. So the seas will come in. They're expected to be about 1.5 metres higher than normal. It is the winds, which of course will mean debris, trees going down, roofs on old buildings. So that is the main concern. Those that have chosen to go to the evacuation centre probably will be making their way fairly shortly. The roads are quiet. I saw a police car on the way here, but pretty much everybody is now heeding that warning and staying indoors. A warning made just a short time ago by Premier Campbell Newman.
If people haven't evacuated already and they're living in a pre-1985 dwelling, they should take action immediately to go to a cyclone shelter in either Cooktown or Hopevale, or go to a dwelling or a building that was constructed after 1985 that has been well maintained. The safest part of a building is in the bathroom. That's where all the plumbing is. The walls are stronger there.